Okay, well, greetings for color fans, and welcome here to Meteor's channel. And I'm doing something here a little bit different. As many of you know who've been watching my videos, I've been asking the community for help in completing my set of issues that had the Series A Marvel value stamps from 1974 and 1975. And Otaku tour guide was kind enough to send me this Amazing Spider-Man 141. Let me turn it around here. Um, with the value stamp. And the only condition he asks is that I do a video showing how I go about doing my conservation or um, ways to improve comics, right? And I do apologize for the camera angle and so forth. I don't have a really good setup for this, so hopefully this won't be too bad. So I just thought I'd go about for this section to just look at the comic. Evaluation is the first and really important part because that sort of determines the strategy for each individual comic of what, as far as what materials you need, what processes you have to go through to improve it, etc. So let's go through this comic real quick. And again, I have it backwards. I'm sorry about that, but I have to sort of look at it this way. I'll turn it around every once in a while. So this comic is obviously pretty well loved. It does have a value stamp, and that's all that matters to me. It has a lot of creases here on the spine, and doesn't look particularly dirty. Look, maybe some discoloration up here, but I think that's part of the cover. A little waviness. Obviously, there's a lot of corner creasing, and here it looks like there's a little tear there. Yeah, right there, as you can see. And yeah, there's a little flap there, so I'll have to be careful there. Now, I do have my original copy here, and it's tempting to sort of swap the cover over, but the staples are not quite lined up. They're close, but not quite lined up. So I'm going to keep this one as the original copy. I usually do a little cleaning with the makeup pad here just to see if any dirt comes up. Let's see what... doesn't look that dirty to me, but sometimes you'd be surprised how dirt can be ingrained and sort of... See, it's not... There's really nothing there. Very little. A little bit. So, obviously no soaking or anything like that would be necessary here. There's a bit of a spine roll, as you can see here. But that's no problem. That can be taken care of during the humidity and pressing process. When it's that little, I don't even have to disassemble it or press it flat or anything like that. I sort of massage it, shall we say, into its original, creased form. So Taku, for this one, first of all, thank you very much for helping me out with this. I really do appreciate it, and for all the community members who have helped me out, I'm really just taken aback by the amount of support that I receive here, and hopefully I give back with, with my videos and giveaways and things like that, and of course help out the community in any way I can. So let's look through just inside. I don't think there's anything here. Staples look to be on pretty good. Looks like off-whitish pages to me. Yeah, nothing really wrong in here. I don't even see any dog ears. I don't see any staining. I mean, it's a little bit, again, a little bit of age on the paper. Of course, this is from 1975 or 4, 1975. So, yeah, and there is the value stamp that was necessary. So yeah, I mean, a solid, good, very good copy here, I'd say, somewhere in that range. Nothing to be sneezed at, to be sure. And again, this will be my keeper copy. Of course, I plan to do a video, a series of videos on the Marvel value stamps. Back cover, Evel Knievel ad. Again, same thing. There's a little staining, a little bit of dirt there. I'll get that off with a gum eraser. But nothing major. Actually, good luster on this back cover here. So yeah, again, nothing really comes up on the pad. So okay, so yeah, so not bad, a bad copy. It's got issues, I mean, for sure, but you know, for its age, it's really not that bad of an issue, not that bad of a condition. I mean, not for my collection at least. So that is the you know, the evaluation. Essentially, what I plan on doing then is to use the pencil eraser on the white areas here and give them a good clean. Same thing back here. Okay. And then I will use some Absorine. Let's see, where is that? Over here. And that will be for the colored areas. And here's just a piece that I was using earlier. And roll it, you know. But really, the colors look pretty good. Again, there's a little bit of a curl here on the spine. No big deal. And I have to make sure over here that when I press it, that this little like chat or whatever is in place. But otherwise, I'm going to do exactly what I told you. Give it a good cleaning with a pencil eraser, then go over with the Absorine, give it a quick going over with the magic eraser. That's just a process that I go through. Just it's an abrasive, so you just go over a little bit just to get rid of that little layer of that's on there, and then you use the makeup pad to get rid of the shavings from that, and then we will humidify it, straighten out that spine, give it a press. I'd say this is pretty not bad enough to really have to do much of a huge difference as to a normal press. Give it a 20 minutes at 170 degrees or so, and then keep it in the press for 12 hours, turn it around, do the same thing for the back cover, and that should be it. So the next part of this, I mean, it'll be all one video, but the next part of this video I will do, you will see me over in the garage with the pressing and all that. So I'll show you how I do that section. Obviously, I'm not going to show you all the erasing and all that stuff. That's going to take a while, and I have to be real close. I'd be like taking space up in the camera. You don't want to see my hands everywhere. All right, Otaku, so I hope you enjoyed this part at least. Next part will be the pressing, and then hopefully the results. So you will see how it turned out, this fine comic that you sent my way. All right, buddy. Be back in a bit. All right, everyone. So the cleaning is done. I used the old eraser, makeup pad, Absorine, and the magic eraser. And again, the comic was just not very dirty at all. Just a few places here. So I thought I'd make a little before pressing video. I have a light here so you can see a lot of creasing, curling there in the spine, a lot of spine stress, and a little upturned ends, etc. And I did take pictures, so I'll put that in the video here as well, the before and after. And here is the back cover. You can see a lot of creasing. There is like a little staining there, right over there to the left of Evel Knievel, down the spine and down here a little bit. I couldn't get that off with the erasers or any of the other things. I probably could have soaked it off. It might be a little bit of foxing, I'm not sure. But I don't, you know, again, it's so minor, I don't think it's going to detract much from the comic at all. So, okay, on to the garage for the humidifying and pressing. So stay tuned. All right, so here is the Spider-Man 141 in the humidity chamber. I just heated up the water in that percolator there, and which I got in the estate sale for $1. Everything's here is done in the cheap. And on the right here is a Ghostly Tales, so I do 2 comics at a time in the press. So I'm going to leave it in here about 5 minutes or so to humidify. And then it'll go over here into the press for about 20 minutes. And then tonight, late tonight, this is in the morning, I'll take it out and inspect it and see what's up. So stay tuned for that. Be back right away. Okay, everyone, there is the Spider-Man in the press and ready to go. I just have to put on the parchment paper and some more of those thick, I use my wife's Braille paper. Don't let her know about that. But it worked perfect for this, to space through the stiples and so forth. So it'll be in there about 25 minutes at 170 degrees, and then we'll check it tonight. And for you, it'll be just a few seconds. So hang on. All right, everyone, here is the Spider-Man 141 after a press. As you can see, it's pretty flat now. Probably could use another press, but good enough, really, I think. But as you can see, I'm trying to see if the light will show any of the imperfections. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the creases and so forth, but definitely a whole lot better than before. And let's flip it around. And there is the back cover. Again, you have those little stains there. And most of the spine roll is gone. A little bit down here, which I didn't do a great job of. But again, you know, pretty good considering, right? The condition it was in before. There was some divots there. Probably had something in the press there that caused that. So that's it, folks. That is my process for cleaning and pressing, as a promise for my buddy Otaku. I don't know if this is informative or whatnot. This is definitely not a tutorial, but I did want you to see that the comic book is definitely much improved from its original state. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to ask, and I will answer forthwith. All right, everybody. Be kind to each other. Be blessed. Be back.